Yes, JEE means results are out. And most of you were telling me कि भैया हमारी ranks उतना अच्छा नहीं है, हमारी percent उतना अच्छा नहीं है. We don't have a really great chance of getting to NIT. What about BITS? Can we get into BITS with less than 95 percentile? To me, the answer is yes. Having studied in BITS for 4 years and having gotten 340 in BITSAT, I can surely tell you with a very certain fact that a lot of people exist in BITS who got less than 95 percentile. The reason I'm saying is that because there are two types of people who get into BITS every year. The first kind of people are the people who work really hard to get into IIT. They miss out and then they come to BITS. And then there are certain kind of people who directly aim BITS. Their first target itself was getting into BITS, and then they really need BITS and they do well in BITSAT. To me, if you're not someone who's in the top 99 percentile category, then you should study for BITSAT really well and you should ace it. In this video, we'll be going step by step to understand what percentile category you are in and how you should prepare for BITSAT. To ask yourself this one question, is my JEE mains percentile less than 90 percentile? Which means you got less than 110 marks to 120 marks and you have a lot of improvement to make in the next 30 days. But in next 30 days, हमको improve कैसे करना है? इसको practical तरीका बताओ, मैं बताता हूँ. First of all, you need to understand that both the concepts and the problem solving ability needs a lot of improvement. And you have to understand that you need to focus on low effort and high output chapters. Low effort, high output chapters, क्या होता है? Well, to be very honest, there are a lot of chapters in BITSAT, and BITSAT is a very width-based exam, which means that there are no specific chapters which get a lot of weightage. So, matlab, even if you're not very strong at certain chapters like rotational mechanics, a simple harmonic motion, or indefinite integrals, or let's say it's something like ionic equilibrium in chemistry, you're not going to miss out a lot because there's no very big comprehension, or there's no exam, very big question which are going to come for like 24 marks based on a single concept. So you're safe in that manner. But at the same time, you need to work on easier topics like modern physics, where there's a lot of questions which can come. And even something like thermodynamics, where even physics and chemistry, my questions do generally come, and you can get a lot of marks from those areas. And make sure to do chapter-wise problems for you as well. And generally, I don't recommend doing chapter-wise problems for most people, but given that you got less than 90 percentile, you need to work a lot on your chapter-wise problems as well. Take the Arihan BITSAT guide. The first 2 pages, it really focuses on the concepts. And once you've read through the concepts and once you've read through the formula, then you can go on and solve the questions in that book. There are close to 50 questions in that book for each chapter. So make sure you can do a quick flip through of the questions and make sure you understand what kind of questions have been asked in BITSAT of the previous years. And this is very actionable for BITSAT because the level of questions in the Arihan BITSAT PDF is also pretty much equivalent to the level of questions that are going to come in the BITSAT examination. So it is pretty useful for you to solve. And at the same time, do mock tests and do at least 2 mock tests per week. I'm not going to ask you to do a lot because you need to focus on chapter-wise problems as well. But make sure to do at least 2 mock tests per week. Or bhaiya mock test kahan se kare? I'll tell you at the end of the video. And now let's assume that you got a percentile between 90 to 98 percentile. और भैया 90 to 98 percentile ऐसा क्यों range break कर लिया आपने? The reason is because between 90 to 98 percentile, people are generally confused कि भाई आपको क्या करनी चाहिए, NIT join करनी चाहिए, BITS join करनी चाहिए, VET join करनी चाहिए, what should our options be? But people who got 98 plus percentile, they have this mindset कि like I'll be preparing for advanced also. For that, we'll be separately talking about them. For someone who's between 90 to 98 percentile, you have to understand that you have a really good shot to get through well in BITSAT, and you have a chance to get into even computer science at something like BITS Hyderabad or even something like BITS Goa. So make sure to watch this till the very end. So if you're someone who got between the 90 to 98 percentile, you have to understand that you need to cover the JEE mains for deleted syllabus now as well. Because there's a lot of syllabus which got deleted for JEE mains, which include P block, S block, hydrogen, and several important chapters like electronic devices, inside physics, and other chapters in mathematics also. So make sure to do that in the next couple of days and make sure to finish them as soon as possible before your BITSAT examination. And once that is over, you have to realize that concept-wise, so you guys are fine. So you guys know the concepts pretty well. You need to improve on speed. Given that you got less than 98 percentile, which means that you got less than definitely 190 marks and 180 marks. Your marks are less than that for sure. So you have to focus on how can I improve speed and how do I attend 100 questions in BITSAT. And only when you attend 100 questions in BITSAT, you have a possibility of getting 250 plus because you will get +3, -1, and let's assume that you got at least 80 questions right. 80 questions is a lot of questions right. And even if you attend 80 questions right, you won't be able to get 250. You'll have to get at least 90 questions right out of those 100 questions. So you'll have to focus, how can I improve speed at this point of time? The only way to improve speed is by doing mock tests every alternative day. Every alternative day, make sure to do a mock test, analyze the questions and solve them again. Analyze questions and understand what are the weak chapters and go back to that chapters and focus on them and build upon them and do well again. And the only way to improve them is to mock tests. Finally, let's come to the third category of people who got more than 98 percentile. If you got more than 98 percentile in this JEE Mains, huge congratulations to you, because you must have worked hard in the last 2 years, and to get to this point of time, you must have really put in a lot of hours and a lot of efforts and a lot of sacrifices you must have made. And kudos to you. And if you're someone who got more than 98 percentile, do prepare for JEE Advanced as well, because you have a really good shot at it. You might think, bhai, humko 35,000 rank hai JEE Mains mein, how will we even get a good rank in JEE Advanced? And to be honest, most of you won't. But there is a probability, and there are some people who are actually very good at doing JEE Advanced questions, and they're having high problem solving ability, but then they're not very good at the speed aspect of it. I know a friend of mine, he got a rank of 28,000 in JEE Mains, and he got a rank of close to 5,000 in JEE Advanced, and now he was doing engineering design at IIT Madras. So the reason you have to ask yourself is, am I good at doing more of conceptual, first principles, tough questions? If you're someone who's like that, then put your full force to JEE Advanced and give your full blasted effort for JEE Advanced. And in case that does not do well, then you can come with BITSAT in the second attempt, because there's a BITSAT second attempt been happening in June as well. But if you feel like JEE Advanced is not some kind of exam that I want to attempt, this doesn't seem like my cup of tea, and even if I get a rank of 6,000, 7,000, it doesn't seem like something that I would want to get into, and naval architecture at an old IIT or a very old branch at a new IIT, it's not something that I'm interested in. This is exactly why you need to prepare for BITSAT. And in case you got more than 98% and preparing for BITSAT, focus on the JEE Mains AED syllabus and do a mock test every day. The only difference between the people who got a lower percentile in JEE Mains and the person who got a very good percentile in JEE Mains is that difference in the amount of mock tests that they should be doing, and the difference in the amount of effort that they should be doing from a chapter-wise, subject-wise perspective. And that's the only difference between a low percentile guy and a very high percentile guy in JEE Mains. Given that you have a high percentile in JEE Mains, it probably means that you've already put in a lot of effort in chapter-wise. You've solved the JEE Mains module, you've solved some PYQs in JEE Mains, you've done your coaching modules, you've done a lot of that really well over the last 2 years, which is exactly why you have a decent percentile. And if you ask me what mock test should I give, I gave a mock test called MyPad, and the MyPad mock test was significantly harsh with BITSAT as compared to the BITSAT examination. It did not reflect the actual BITSAT examination at all. And similarly, there are a lot of mock tests which are not even relevant for BITSAT at all. Which is exactly why we have come up with BITSAT Busted for you guys. BITSAT Busted is a mock test series spread by BITSeals who have done extremely well in BITSAT over the past few years. We have come up and we've gathered great questions for you in the form of papers where you can come and attend the mock tests. And after the mock tests, there will be sessions to discuss these mock tests every weekend. You will be added to a WhatsApp group, and in the WhatsApp group, we can discuss doubts and ask doubts, make new friends, and ace BITSAT in the best way possible. BITSAT Buster is the best platform for you to crack BITSAT. Yes, and let's just do a quick recap of all the things, guys. If you're someone who got less than 90 percentile, focus on the concepts, focus on weak areas, do more subject-wise questions. Look at the Arihant BITSAT PDF. There will be a Arihant BITSAT PDF attached in my description as well. And make sure to focus on low effort, high output chapters. If you got between 90 to 98 percentile, then focus more on solving mock tests at least every alternate day and analyze the mock tests. And from the mock tests, try to see where I can improve, what are the chapters which require more effort, and then go and do chapter-wise questions from there if it is needed. And if you feel like you need more strength in a specific concept, read the topic from NCRT, and in case you don't understand something from the NCRT, then go to a reference book. And in case you go to a reference book and even then you don't understand, then go to a one-shot video and watch it. Avoid one-shot videos because they're very, very lengthy in general, and you don't get to learn a lot in a very short span of time. And if you got more than 98 percentile, congratulations to you. At the same time, focus on your advanced preparation and do your BITSAT preparation wisely. The only preparation you need from BITSAT if you have more than 98 percentile is mock tests. Mock tests in every day or at least every alternate day, and analysis of mock tests will fetch you a great rank. And do check out BITSAT Busted mock tests, 15 mock tests tailored for your BITSAT preparation. That's it from my side, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.